Okay, welcome everybody to the Reapers Guildhall tour. The Reapers own the Serenity Falls Estate in Reapers March, as you can see from the map. We are right by the Srenjar Way Shrine on the east side of Reapers March. And now what I'm going to do is give you a tour of the home. It's a nice little, I say little abode. It's quite a large place, so there's plenty to see. Hopefully you'll have to only put up with a short loading screen as we come into the Guildhall itself. If you want to visit the Guildhall at any point, all you have to do is right click on @Stubbsy48 on the guild roster and select travel to primary residence, and that will take you to the Reapers Guildhall. And here we are in the Reapers Guildhall. As you come into the entrance, you can see it's a rather large area that you can explore. We're going to start by coming over to the right here. As you come in, on your right you'll see a display area. This is where we will display the luxury furnishings that you can purchase in Cold Harbour every weekend. So if at any point you want to see what is available for purchase, you can just pop into the Guildhall at the weekend and they'll be on display here. We'll continue our way around. Obviously you can see the Guildhall proper up the top there. And we're going to quickly pop round over to the right. As you can see here, we have ourselves a lovely wedding arch, also dubbed as Kisa's Arch. She does love to get married. So if you ever want to get an experience boost and take the Pledge of Mara with anybody, you're more than welcome to come here and have your own little ceremony. As we pass through the wedding arch, we come to our target area. Here we have 3 target dummies available for you to test your DPS on. We would ask that if somebody is already here testing their DPS, please do not interfere, and also make sure that the target dummy is completely destroyed before walking away from it so that it's ready for the next person to use. Also, please make sure that you're only targeting one target dummy at a time. Right, now we move up into our dueling area. As you can see, there's 2 levels to the dueling area. I wonder who's going to win this battle. You will find that ground-based AoEs don't work up on the floating platform, so if you want to really annoy people that use a lot of ground-based AoEs, you can always make your way up around the outside. We have our own little pathway to go up. To the side of the dueling arena, we also have a viewing balcony, so if people are dueling, you can come up to the balcony, and there's some nice seating areas here for you to sit and watch and see who's going to win. There's also a side door to allow you to enter the Guildhall. Now, inside the Guildhall, upstairs you'll find this is our trophy area, but we'll come to that in more detail shortly. First of all, we'll make our way over to our library. Here in the library we have a few interesting knickknacks that the guild has collected along their travels. We have plenty of books for you to peruse. Some of the more interesting ones that we think the guild would be interested in. And there's Sky, our wise one, who always has all the information we could possibly need. If you go up this pathway just outside the library, you'll find the Reapers Council chambers. This is where the Reapers Council convene to make decisions on the Guildhall and the guild itself. We have a few desks for our Reapers Council members. I wonder if you could tell whose desk belongs to whom. Especially with the keg. So moving back down from the council office, we come back through to our trophy corridor. Here we have all the trophies from the normal dungeons and trials that the guild has completed. Whenever a new dungeon or trial is completed, you'll find the new trophy added to our collection. We have the trials here. Then we've got the DLC dungeons. And moving into the base game dungeons. As we make our way down the stairs, we'll come towards our entrance hall. Some lovely decor, I think you'll agree. Here's our sign-in desk for when our new guild members join the guild. As you can see on the table, there is a hourglass, which doesn't seem to be working. Maybe that explains why we're always late for our own events. Moving further in, you'll find our changing room. In the changing room, you can come here to relax, or dye your new armour or outfits, or maybe even just take a bath. But do bear in mind that there is a rather obnoxious skull watching you. Maybe you can have a chat sometime. Right, from here we will leave the guild hall itself. And outside are all the busts from all the dungeons and trials that we have completed. These will be all the veteran ones. As you may notice, we don't have many veteran trials completed yet, but we are working on them. And these extend in both directions over towards the dueling area and around to the right here. As we make our way round to the right, you'll find a nice cosy dining area, the beautiful view of our waterfall. This is where you'll find most Reapers when they come at the end of a quiz night. Really should remove that skeleton from the table. Looks like our pet Dusk is making a meal of them. You'll quite often find that our pets and our mount are hidden throughout the guild hall sometimes. You never know where you might find them next. Right, as we continue round to the back of the guild hall, a rather dark and sinister place, we have our nefarious area, with its own Dark Brotherhood stained glass window, stolen itself from an actual Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. We have our statue of the Night Mother. Someone's already set up a black sacrament. And we also have a cage that some of our naughtier guild members may find themselves trapped in sometimes. Oh, and watch out for the scamp. He has a tendency to escape sometimes. Right, moving back around, we'll have a closer look at the waterfall, and we'll move over to our crafting building, our little outhouse. Some lovely steps that lead down towards the waterfall. It's a lovely place to come to relax, especially when it gets dark. Some of these flowers love the dark. Go for a little swim. Watch out for the fish though. They don't move a lot, but they do get in the way. Here you'll find our very many merchants that are available to the guild members. You'll have the banker, who will give you access to your own bank. a smuggler, where you can sell stolen goods, at a price of course, plus you must already have it unlocked on your character. And a merchant, where you can sell many items, but she will not repair your gear. Here we have our lovely cooking area. You may find our crafting officer Morgana here more often than not. And then we move round. We have a lovely transmute station where you can change the traits of your gear, providing you have the transmute stones to allow you to do so, and the traits researched. Moving past the transmute station, we have our fishing area. Many of our guild members will remember the lovely nights spent fishing with Kaz and Grumble when he used to do them. This is where we usually come to fillet our many catches. And then both outside and inside the crafting house you'll find many craftable sets, ones that we've collected along the way. We add to these crafting sets very often, so be sure to check the guild note for the Reaper's Sanctuary. It has a complete listing of all the sets that we have, and we will update this every time we add a new set. Moving into the crafting hall, you'll find on the left an alchemy station, enchanting station, and then many more of the attuned crafting stations. This goes to 3 levels, and you'll find crafting stations on all 3 levels. You may have to run around a bit to find out which sets are for which crafting station. And then moving right up to the top, we have even more crafting stations. It's getting a little bit crowded up here. Poor Boots. We may have forgotten about him. But at least he's still nice and comfy. I think that's the lusty Argonian maid he's clutching in his cold dead hands. Right, and as we move back down and come to the exit at the top of our crafting hall, you'll see our notorious flying Sky Shard powered cart. You may need to take a bit of a run up to get into it, but it does offer a lovely view of the guild hall. It's also quite often to find things hidden within this cart during our holiday events when we hide certain items around the guild hall. Something to bear in mind. So there we have it. The Reaper's Guild Hall. We hope you've enjoyed our little tour, and we hope you'll have many wondrous visits, whether it's coming to dye your gear, test your DPS, battle a fellow guildie, craft yourself some armour, or just to enjoy the social aspect.